Welcome back to Flying Dutchman Cards. Today I'm going to be going over the next player that I'm going to be super collecting. So recently I became the #1 super collector of Andres Thomas on Trading Card Database. And so at the end of that video, I mentioned that my next super collection was going to be of none other than Steve Searcy. So I super collect a little bit differently than you may know from the term in the hobby at large. Instead of going after, players that have thousands and thousands of cards, that would, cost a fortune to try to get. Basically, I'm looking for 3 different criterias when I select a player to start super collecting. And so the first one is that they are interesting, have some type of interesting story about them. Second is that the collection is attainable. It's not thousands of cards, looking probably for, around 100 or less. And then last is that I have some type of personal connection to the player. So we'll go through those here with Mr. Steve Searcy. So interesting fun fact about him: in the trade deadline of 1987, the Tigers were looking to pick up none other than Doyle Alexander from the Braves. And the Braves asked for Steve Searcy. The Tigers said, no, he is our top prospect. We are not trading him. So instead of trading Steve Searcy to the Braves, the Tigers ended up trading John Smoltz. So that trade ended up turning out pretty well for the Braves. Doyle Alexander, did his part in 1987 down the stretch. He was 9-0. He ripped it up for them, 1.53 ERA. But I'm sure the Tigers would have loved to have kept John Smoltz. But the next year, Steve Searcy came out, showed his pedigree. He was the 1988 International League Pitcher of the Year. So he was a pretty big time prospect back in the day. Ended up with a lot of arm injuries, had -2 WAR for his big league career. So those are some interesting facts about Steve Searcy. Next up, looking at an attainable collection. So currently, Steve Searcy has 69 cards on Trading Card Database, and the #1 collector has 47 cards. So we are looking to get to 48, which would make me the #1 Steve Searcy super collector. It's pretty awesome. And then the last one is some type of personal connection. So I was actually born in Michigan, so right here in Grand Rapids. And my dad is from there. He grew up a Tigers fan. And so when I started collecting in 1989, big fan of Steve Searcy because he was all over the hobby, future star, rated rookie, score rookie. And so I was just always a big fan of his because he had some cool looking cards. So yeah, so those are the 3 reasons why I chose Steve Searcy. So let's get into where my collection stands now. And then we will, show you a couple cards I picked up and then go from there. It'll be pretty awesome. So we'll start here with some minor league cards. So you can see here, he is, wait, I thought Steve Searcy was a pitcher. Why does he have a bat? I don't know. There's several pictures of him rocking this bat from the exact same photo shoot, which is pretty awesome. So I just always think it's funny when pitchers, well, specifically for Steve Searcy, because I'm sure he never actually hit for the Toledo Mud Hens, but here he is pictured with a bat. So got this is a CMC card, this is a pro card, and then we have a couple more Toledo Mud Hens here, which are pretty awesome. Next one is 89 Donruss, and you could say we already showed us that one, but there you will notice while the fronts are exactly the same, if we look here on the back, there's a slight variation. So on this one, denotes is asterisk denotes, and then this one has asterisks on both sides. So if you want to check out RJ Collects Sets, he has a cool breakdown of all the different variations and kind of talks about what each of those are and kind of what they're from. So pretty interesting story there. And then we have the 89 Upper Deck to go along with our other 89 cards here. And, oh, and we got our Fleer as well. So we got our 89 almost Fifecta. We'll try to get that one signed. That would be pretty awesome. So, other cool thing about Steve Searcy is he does sign TTM. So I've kicked around the idea of once I become the #1 super collector, maybe sending all these cards out to him and seeing if he wants to sign them. That would be legit. So next one, have a Score Rising Stars, 90 Tops, 90 Upper Deck, 91 Donruss, and 91 Score. And then this is another Score, like insert type of set. Oh, this is another Rising Star from 91. And then we also have another TTM 91 Leaf. He is gearing up and ready to go to throw that pitch. Next one is a 91 Stadium Club. Cool one there. And then 91 Tops with the stirrups. Those are pretty legit. I love this one too because it looks like he's like completely off the ground. So he's jumped at the end of his pitch. And then, so later in his career, he signed as a free agent with the Phillies, just played a couple years there, and then actually ended his career with the minor leagues with the Orioles. So come here on the 92 Fleer, 92 Score, 92 Tops, and then the 92 Tops Gold. Oh, this is the winners one. There's actually a gold one as well. So I thought I picked up this one, and I've actually picked up 2 of these. So got a couple of those ones. So right now I am at 23 cards, which is 33% of the way there to all of his cards of 69, which ranks number 24. But I picked up a few cards that we'll go through real quick, and then I'll give you another update of where I'm at. So this is another All-Star card for the Toledo Mudheads with the same photo shoot with the bat. So that is a pretty awesome one. So love to get all these ones. Oh yeah, my next, I want to send out some more TTMs. I'm probably going to include his minor league cards because I think these will look awesome signed. Next one, can't get away from that bat. He just loved, probably, just an aspiring hitter back in the day. So pretty cool one there. Another minor league. This one I love is the 89 Bowman, mostly because, Steve was limited time on his photo shoots. So it looks like, he just had a couple photo shoots, and every single card ever produced was from those, 2 or 3 photo shoots. So, and I want to say, somebody sent me this. I want to say Mets Rule. I think you included this in one of your cards that you sent me. I have forgotten. So whoever sent me this card, thank you very much. This one's awesome. Next one, get out your magnifying glass because we have the 92 Tops Micro. If you haven't seen those, they are so tiny. And you can see that next to the 92 O-Pee-Chee. So it's like, I don't even know, like an eighth of the size of a normal size card, which is pretty awesome. So we got the 92 O-Pee-Chee. We'll check out our French printed in Canada. Pretty nice one there. And then we have an 89 Tops. Oh, so this is actually a 2017 Rediscover Tops Buyback Silver Edition of the 1989 Tops. So that's a cool one to get there. And then so I got 2 more. This one doesn't count for the collection, but this is one that I got. So this is 92 Tops blank back. So that's kind of a fun one. This is just kind of an oddball thing, but this isn't obviously on Trading Card Database. But a cool one to add to the collection. And then the last one, and I just picked this one up. Super excited to get this. And got one for Andres Thomas Super Collection as well. And so it's kind of fun to get these cards. So we have the 91 Tops Desert Shield. And so I got this on ComC, or check out my cards, or whatever you want to call it. I never know what to call it. For $250. So I was super stoked about that, to pick that one up, because a lot of times, you know, any star players go for much more than that. So yeah, so there we go. So that's another 7 more cards to add to the collection. So we were at 23, ranked number 24. Adding those 7 cards brings us up to 30, which brings us up to 5th place. So 17 cards behind the leader. So we're going to shoot for those 18 more to become the number 1 Steve Searcy Super Collector. So you can follow along on the journey, and as I get some more cards in, I'll be doing some more updates to let you know where I'm at. So yeah, let me know in the comments what was your favorite card from today, and thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.